Hello everybody, it's Nick once again, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 2020 Lincoln Aviator, all new. The Aviator is back, and it's only fitting that I'm looking at an Aviator today, because yesterday I just looked at a 2020 Ford Explorer, and the Aviator shares the same platform as the Ford Explorer, so it's rear-wheel drive. And just like in olden times when Ford had the Explorer, the Mountaineer, which was a Mercury, and the Lincoln Aviator, the Aviator is back to sit in between or below the Navigator. So as we can see from the side here, it does have that sloped back roof, telltale sign that it is based on the Explorer. Of course, this is going to be gussied up like a Lincoln. It's going to have all the Lincoln touches inside and out. This one probably compares pretty favorably to the Platinum, the Ford Explorer Platinum I looked at yesterday. Prices are pretty close. The Aviator though has the benefit, it comes standard with the 3-liter twin turbocharged 400 horsepower engine. I believe that engine you can only get on the Ford Explorer ST. We got 20-inch wheels on the outside here. Looks nice. LED tail lights, look at that. Let's check them out here. Oh, it's not. They're not going to light up. I forgot. But we'll check those out maybe. Let me do the remote start here. Let me make sure it's. There we go. Look at that pretty slick little back light here. Looks good. I didn't look in the back of the Explorer yesterday, and I did want to point out on the Explorer you lose a little bit of space now, because the Explorer previously they had the area open below here and the seats would tumble and pull back into there. Well, they don't do that anymore. This area, you do have storage still down here, which is pretty good. So you lose, I guess, on first view when you think you lose a little space because of the cover. Folding third row seats here. If I push that, there they go, automatic. The Platinum that I looked at yesterday, I didn't show the back at all on the Platinum, but it also had the folding third row seats. So those work quick, nice and smooth, don't make a noise. Let's close this. Let's check out the back first. Lincoln does have this little push button here. It's very similar to some of the that feature is kind of similar to the Continental. Continental has that button on the inside there. Here we go. You can see the seats are different style than the Platinum. The Platinum has that solid reddish brown piece right here. Doesn't have this upper perforated piece. If I recall, it wasn't perforated on the top there. The seats here, I want to say, if we get our, oh, it's on remote start. I gotta turn it on because it has a little digital panel back there, a little LCD, a touchscreen, I believe, for. So let's start it up here, and I'll come back to the front row in a second. So now we got that, and look at that, a little digital touchscreen back here, if you can see it. So seats, heated and cooled. You can only get the heated seats they had in the Platinum. So heated and cooled second row seats here. And of course we have this full-size console back here, a little storage down there. We've got, you can control the sunroof back here, so that's gonna kind of piss parents off when your kid is back here fiddling with the dang sunroof. You might be able to lock that out from the front though. We'll take a look. We got USB ports back here. You got a standard size and then the USB-C. Full-size household plug. Of course, you got your air here. I'm gonna mess with this screen a little bit more. Climate control, audio control, settings. You've got settings you can mess with back here. Calm screen. What is that? Oh, nice and calm. Calm the kids down. We got flying through clouds. They must have, maybe they just stole that from a YouTube video. That's pretty cool. You can change the brightness. A couple settings in there. Wow, technology. So there's the tumbling and sliding. Actually slides as opposed to the Explorer, which didn't. That works a little bit better than the Explorer. I don't think the Explorer had the had to slide, and I tested it yesterday. I couldn't get it to slide, it just tumbled. Maybe that is supposed to be how it works. Size is probably going to be different in terms of the legroom. You can see the seats are pretty much the same as on the Platinum. For the third row, they sit, what I say, on the floor. You know, it's a little step up though, as you can see. So the legroom and headroom is probably going to be the same. Let's put that back. Alright, I will note here, just is going to be the same on the front doors. To get out, we got this little button. So if we're sitting in here and you want to get out, you got to push that little button right there. That's like the Continental. So sharing some design cues from the Continental. Lincoln, of course, likes to do this. They have it on the door here for the driver's seat, right there. That might be for the lumbar or the massaging. Oh, it's a lumbar adjustments. We'll go in there. It's coming up on the screen. And then memory saving right there. They change, instead of the Explorer has like a little digital dial that turns. This one has a digital wheel. Pretty cool. Same power tilt and telescoping steering wheel, just like the Platinum we looked at yesterday. Here's the console area. It looks pretty much the same. Well, no, I take that back. So if we remember, the wireless charging pad was over here. It's bigger on the Explorer. I will say that this one is a little small, especially when you consider the size of smartphones. As I said yesterday, you probably can't make these too small or too big. The bigger the better, because you never know what's going to happen with the phones, if they're going to get bigger or what. 2 USB ports in there again. You get one USB-C port. There's our HVAC controls here, digital for, okay, so we got this little wheel here. I thought maybe these buttons, I'm like, ooh, those are put close together. But no, it's this guy right here. Heat and cooled front seats. That's for the, and coming up there, that's for the speed. And you got your rear controls, you can lock those out. Push button up here for shifting. We'll look real quick at the backup camera. Yeah, same 360 degree. Looking a little weird because I got the door open here. But there you go. And you could probably change the views of the camera right there, just like on the Platinum. We can have the standard camera, or we can have the 180 degree. And of course, biggest change or biggest difference right off the bat, you know, the Platinum had that tall screen. You don't like that tall screen, you want something that looks, you know, a little bit more normal, or here you go. Normal screen again, it's going to be the same clarity, it looks great, really clear, high definition, navigation. Wow. A lot of the plastic is still on this one because we haven't taken the plastic off yet, but here's your controls for audio. Here's your controls for your screen here. It's interesting that the OK is, it'll light up to tell you these will actually change when there's something to do here. But your OK is, I'd like to show that here. And let me see if I can get that to work. If there's something on, oh, see, look at that. Okay, so it changed. That's pretty cool. So you see it lights up differently based on what we need to do on the screen. So if we need to go to OK to shut that off right there, we push that, and look at that. That is really cool. Nice little touch there. I do like stuff like that. You can turn on the driver assistance stuff right there. The lumbar adjustments, this is probably going to have that full way lumbar control where you can adjust everything right here. It shows you. I would like to say this probably has massaging seats. I don't know how to get to that right away. You can turn on the front camera or the 360 degree camera right there if you want when you're in park, and it's got the auto parking. That'll help you park. Wow, pretty cool stuff. Just noticing right now my battery is almost dead on my crappy little camera here, so I'm gonna have to end this right here. You can compare the two. Go look at that video of the Platinum and see, because these ones are pretty much priced the same. I didn't show you the window sticker, but this one is $65,450 The Platinum I looked at yesterday was $61,000, but take into account that you get the 3-liter twin turbocharged 400 horsepower out of the gate with the Aviator. And on the Explorer, you can get that with the ST only, I believe. I could be wrong on that. I'd have to double check. So yeah, price comparatively, you get a little bit more features in this. Cooled seats in the second row. You only get heated seats on the Platinum. You of course have a different style screen here, which again, that's going to be the preference, whether you like this style screen or you like that landscape screen. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.